Everyone, this is Mala Mandhyan, and today I am going to take a session on elements of remote sensing. Remote sensing. This is made up of two words, remote and sensing. Remote is something which is far away, and sensing is getting information. So, altogether, the word remote sensing means getting information or getting data of something which is far away without being physically present there. Means something which can be sensed from far away. Now let us see the definition of remote sensing. Remote sensing is the science and art of acquiring information about the earth's surface without actually being in contact with it. This is done by sensing and recording reflected or emitted energy and processing, analyzing, and applying that information. Now, this definition is sufficient and explains the process of remote sensing. Now, let us see the elements of remote sensing. Now, first of all, the first requirement of remote sensing is the energy source. Now, here the energy source is A. This is particularly sun. Now, sun radiates electromagnetic radiations. It radiates electromagnetic radiations. Now, these electromagnetic radiations are sent to the target C. Now, this target C can be any piece of land, water body, any tree. It can be any area. Now, this source A sends electromagnetic radiations to the target C through the atmosphere. Here, the B component, it represents the interaction of electromagnetic radiation with the atmosphere. Now, when this electromagnetic radiation passes through the atmosphere, it is either reflected, refracted, absorbed, or scattered. I repeat that either it is reflected, refracted, absorbed, or scattered. Okay. So, now after coming to the target C, this electromagnetic radiation interacts with the target C and then it is emitted back. It is emitted or reflected back to the sensor D. Now this sensor records the electromagnetic radiation received from the target C. I repeat, recording of energy is done by the sensor D. Now, when the energy travels from target C to D, okay, it again interacts with the atmosphere. So here we see that EMR or electromagnetic radiation interacts with the atmosphere twice. Once while coming from A to C, and secondly going from C to D. Okay. Now here we can see that there are two arrows coming from the D. That one arrow we can see that it's going from C to D and another one is coming from D to C. What does this represent? This represents, see what happens when the energy source A is absent, like in the night, then what will happen? How the remote sensing will be done? So here comes the role of this sensor. Here the sensor, there are some sensors which have the capability to send the energy radiations to the target C when the external energy source is absent. Okay, such sensors are known as active sensors, and the sensors which work in the presence of some external energy source, those are known as passive sensors. Now, these sensors record the energy received from the target C. Now, after recording, we can see that energy is being transmitted to the geostations present on the earth. Okay. Now, these geostations can be in the visible side or in the range of the sensors, or sometimes the satellites are very far which are not in the range of these geostations. So, they take the help of intermediate satellites to send the information to the geocenters. Now, what is being done in the geocenters? The energy recorded by the sensor is transmitted, often in the electronic form, to a receiving and processing station. Okay, that is E. That is E, where the data are processed into the image. Now, this image can be a hard copy or in digital form. Now, from the geostations, it is being sent to the F. F is what? F is the interpretation and analysis. The processed image, which is processed here at the geostations, is interpreted visually or digitally or electronically to extract information about the target which was illuminated. Okay, so it is analyzed here. Now the role of the analyst comes here. The image which is processed here is being sent here, and this will be analyzed here. The image will be analyzed here. Okay, and from here now the image is ready for the application. So anyone can use now these images for their purpose. Likewise, the environmentalist, how the environmentalist use this remote sensed images, they can use to interpret the environmental hazards. They can interpret the pollution levels. They can study the particular forest areas. So I hope you have understood the concept of remote sensing and hope you enjoyed. Thank you.